Hi, welcome to the Frontier Co-op Kitchen. I'm Chef Kurt Friese, and today we're going to make some sweet potato pie with cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla extract, all from Simply Organic. So we're going to start with a very simple pie crust, just like your grandma used to make. It's not rocket surgery. You can handle this, not a problem. There's only 4 ingredients. But if you need to, you can buy one from the store. You can make this well ahead if you need to as well. So we're going to start with just a 1.25 cups of flour. Going to throw in some good butter there, a little bit of salt. And what we're trying to get here is consistency a little bit like cornmeal. Just keep cutting until all that gets broken down there. All right, we start adding the water. Now this is a 1/4 cup of ice water, but that's a 1/4 cup of water plus ice, and you don't want to put the ice in there either. So just hold that back with your thumb or pour it through a strainer, whatever's easier for you. You want to drizzle it in there nice and slow. Get it incorporated because you don't want to add too much. You want just enough till it comes together and forms a ball. You know, you might need a little bit more water, you might need a little bit less water, kind of depends on the humidity of the day and how dry your flour was and all, but it's all a matter of feel and when it's going to start to form together. See, this is still a little bit dry, so we're going to add a bit more water. And then once it does start to form up, you want to get it into a ball and keep it there. Don't want to knead it a whole lot like you would with bread dough, you just want it to stick together. It's a good thing if you got kids in the kitchen, they love messing with this stuff because your hands get all messy. That's all there is to it. We're going to wrap that up in a little plastic wrap, stick it in the fridge to chill for a little bit, and then we can roll it out. So you're going to start out by peeling and cutting up some sweet potatoes. Cut them up maybe about 1/2 inch thick. The smaller you cut it, the faster it's going to cook. Then you throw it into some boiling water, probably in the neighborhood of 25 minutes, and you'll be ready to go. All right, so we've had our sweet potatoes on here boiling for about 20 minutes. It's going to vary a little bit. The smaller you cut it, the faster it's going to cook, so keep that in mind. And you just use a fork here, and when it comes apart really easily with a fork, if it's tender like you'd normally want a potato to be, then it's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to start by mixing the potatoes all by themselves until they're nice and smooth. And then we're going to add the egg and the sugar, some butter, fresh milk, real _vanilla extract, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And it's important, this Simply Organic cinnamon is from Vietnam, and it's got a really high oil content, so it gives it a rich, warm flavor. And I can't emphasize enough, Simply Organic, real vanilla extract from Madagascar. Don't settle for imitations. Okay, so we got our filling done. Our crust has been chilled for a little while. If you made it way ahead of time, it might get too firm in the fridge, so you want to give it a little time, sit on the counter for about 20 minutes, and it'll get manageable, you know. Nice floured, clean surface. You want to make it bigger than the pie pan that you're going to put it in. Doesn't have to be perfectly round, just round as you can. If it ever starts to stick a little bit, a little flour on your pan, a little flour on the dough, and just keep it moving. See? Doesn't matter. You want to have your pie pan ready to go, and here's what you do. You're going to grab that pie dough and actually roll it right onto your rolling pin. Nice and loose. Peels right up if you had a floured surface. And then you unroll it into the pie dish. There's a reason, you know, why people have that expression, easy as pie. Because pie really is pretty easy. And get all that filling in there. Boy, already smells good. Can't wait till it comes out of the oven. That's going to be something. Okay, we just want to spread it in there pretty evenly. Doesn't have to be perfectly smooth, though. In fact, you don't really want it to be perfectly smooth. You get a couple of those ridges in there, they're going to caramelize a little bit. Okay, and take this straight into the oven. Okay, so our oven's preheated, 350 degrees. And here's a good pie making tip. We've got a cookie sheet in here already, and it's good and hot right along with the oven. This does 2 things for you. It protects your oven in case there are any spills, and it also helps the bottom of the crust cook a lot more evenly. So we'll put that in there for about 60 minutes. All right, I think we're about ready here. Been 60 minutes. Nice and firm, ready to go. There we have it. Sweet potato pie. For this and other great recipes, go to simplyorganic.com.